Perfect.
Wow.
Good boy.
That was a lot. This is the beginning of the podcast. So I have not shown the intro yet because I want to show the intro to you. I want to show the intro to you.
Oh, you already done it?
Yeah. So this is going to be the intro to the show. 1 second. Oh, nope. Look, every episode, something happens. Something happens.
A lot of times it's Marty being
So
crazy.
I'm going to show you the intro while we play it.
Okay.
Hit the intro, editor.
Palm trees and pickup trucks, sunshine days and a little bit of mud. Talking life, having fun. Palm trees and pickup trucks has begun.
That was so good.
So
Love it. That's dope.
that was the intro that I made.
So good.
And I tried a few and I ended up with that one and I was like, that is too good.
That's perfect.
So good. I made one that had our logo at the end, but it said Palm and Trees Pickup Trucks or Palm and Trees Podcast.
Oh.
I was like, that's
Palm
not
and
the name of
trees. Are you palm or tree?
You're Palm and Tree.
I am.
It cut me out completely. It was like, you know what? We don't think we need you for the podcast anymore.
I need you for the podcast.
And I think you do.
you think I do?
Bruh. Listen. What would you do without me on here by yourself?
It would not.
Hey guys.
Be very fun.
So today, that's about it. That's about it.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, so
It'd be real weird talking to myself like that.
The reason for the intro, and if you didn't read it fast enough, we went to Jeep Invasion 2026, Smoky Mountain Jeep Invasion 2026.
Yeah.
I don't know if they have Jeep Invasions other places, but we
have
a Jeep Invasion that's not too far away from us in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, where, in case you didn't know, because how long have they been doing this? How long have they been doing Jeep Invasion? We got together in 2016. Had they already been doing it, or did
I don't know. I didn't get my Jeep until 2021, so I didn't really know about it.
That's a good point.
And I think
she got
that was
a Jeep
maybe
and she was like, "Boom, I'm a Jeep girl."
I think that was like the second or third year.
Okay, so it's not been going on for
doing for close to 10
I'm sure
years.
they've probably been. There's Jeep Invasions other places. I don't know if they call it a Jeep Invasion. I'm sure they have.
They do have other Jeep events that are pretty popular. Like I think they have Jeep Fest. They have Jeep Beach. Those are pretty big. People travel around for those. But I don't know of another invasion per se. But then they have a bunch of other little Jeep stuff that we've been to before, even smaller stuff.
Okay. So Jeep Invasion, at least the one that's here, is just people from everywhere around here that have a Jeep go to just show off their Jeep, see other Jeeps. And it's just been like, Jeeps are not my thing. Jeeps are her thing since she got a Jeep. And that's just something she wanted to do. And we'll talk about it more here in a little bit, but we're just trying to.
People come from out of state for it.
So
like it's one of the
Jeeps
one of the biggest Jeep events that there is. Like thousands and thousands of people show up for it.
Right. So there's like a road somewhere down there. I don't know. I'm from here and I know less about this area than you do. But there's a road where like people in Jeeps are just driving up and down.
It's the main road in Pigeon Forge.
The main road in Pigeon Forge. Is that like where Knife Works and stuff is?
No, it doesn't go out that far.
See, I don't understand
It's just
Pigeon
that
Forge.
main, like where Pigeon Forge is like the straight. I don't remember the name of the actual road. It's like Main Street or something. But it's where all the like little like putt places.
Okay, all the touristy stuff.
Yeah.
So all the touristy stuff. So
yeah,
like it's like I'm not a Jeep guy, but I love customization. Like I would love to have a Jeep just so I can make it super weird, so that I could get attention for having a super weird Jeep.
That'd be dope.
Like it's like cosplay for a car.
It is. Somebody referred to it one time as the Mr. Potato Head of cars, and I was like, I love that because you get to pull all the little pieces off and put new ones on.
It's like I've been like I don't like Jeep stuff. Like I don't like.
I love it.
Whenever I'm in I'm all over the place. I'm so sorry. So
reeled in.
I'm not a Jeep guy. I'm not a guys guy. And everybody, all the guys at the Jeep Invasion place thing are like guys. And I don't think that I could talk to one person there.
But you did yesterday. You talked to two.
I talked to two women.
You did talk to two women. Yeah, that's true.
That's different. Like I am probably if it's like if a female, girl, woman, I don't know. If a chick will let me talk to her. If a chick will talk to me, I'm like, oh my God, you're talking to me. Like, what do I do? Because I didn't talk to girls very much growing up, even though I was raised by women. Mm-hmm. No one taught me how to talk to girls, I guess, because I was raised by women.
You just knew how because of the way you talked to
I
them?
don't
Like,
know
you
how
just
to
learned
talk.
By...
I don't know.
But you even said before, like, you get along better with girls than you do guys. Like, you're able to connect with girls better than guys.
And that's just my, like, personality. Like, I'm not very masculine, so it's easy. So whenever there is a girl that is cool enough that would talk to me, I get along
Which is so
really well.
funny you say that because you as a man are very intimidating. Not only are you large.
That's not fair.
Like you're tall.
I know.
You're muscular. You also have a look that stands out as very unique, but you're also very attractive. And that's very intimidating to women.
Now I don't know what to say. So I like to be intimidating to guys so that and this was like before I started going to the gym, that like I never felt intimidating to guys. Like I felt like I wasn't a man per se until I started working out and got muscles. And then I felt like I was intimidating. And then I felt like other men probably look at me and they're like,
"The big ass dude.
He could probably beat my ass. So I'm going to leave him alone." And that was like, yeah, I can. I probably couldn't. I've never been in a fight in my life. In my adult life, I've never been in a fight. So I would probably get destroyed by Urkel. And anyway, but when I go to these Jeep things, I feel like I got to puff up my chest and be like, don't mess with me because I may have piercings and like weird tattoos and stuff, but I'll jack you up.
I think that helps the look of "I'll jack you up" though. Usually dudes with like piercings and tattoos, they're
100%.
Like,
so when we go to the
rough.
Jeep places, it's different. So when we go to our nerd conventions, I feel like I can be like free flowing and I can just walk however. I like to walk weird. I like to walk very feminine sometimes, which is really weird. But then at these Jeep conventions, and I'm going to call it a convention now, and even though I know it was, I'll talk about it in a second. When I go to those places, I feel like I don't fit in there at all. And like to try to fit in, I have to put on this persona of, I'm big and bad and tough and rugged too, guys. Look at me.
Yeah.
They didn't sound rugged, but.
No.
But that's how I
get
feel.
That though, because it's a car show. It's a gigantic car show. And that's a different demographic of people. And you're talking about like, a lot of these people like to go off-roading. They're outdoorsy. They're, like they like to work on their Jeeps and they do mechanic stuff. And like, that's a way different demographic of people than nerds who are there to meet a bunch of celebrities and talk about, cartoons and comic books.
When we go to nerd cons, there ain't a person there that can fucking change a tire or change their oil, and I feel good about that.
I mean, I think for me, it's a little bit more comfortable simply because one, I grew up with my stepdad who's a mechanic, so cars are something I've always known a little bit about, talked about, been around kind of thing. But I love my Jeep and I love Jeep stuff. I love looking at the Jeeps. I don't have to understand everything that's going on or whatever to still be there and like enjoy it. I'm like, I love being a Jeep girl. I love my Jeep. It's the best.
Well, I'm uncomfortable there, but I was a little less. So this year we took my new camera that we're on right now. We took the camera and the new lens and everything. And I just wanted to try to practice, get some experience with the camera. So I went and had that in mind and was recording and stuff. And there was a couple of people I was able to talk to and be like, "Can I get a shot of you?" Like, and they were totally cool about it.
Yeah.
So now that I know that more people are open, like it's not that hard to just be like, "Hey, can I get a shot of you real quick?" And they're cool with it. Like, I don't know.
And I think you got some really
It's
cool
really
shots.
sad that I'm learning how to talk to people at 40 years old.
I don't think it is.
And not when I was like
I don't think it is at all.
16, 20, anywhere between then and now.
The only reason I think I do well enough to talk to people or to like I can stand up in front of a group of people and do like a class or teach stuff or be a manager like I was with my last job, stuff like that. I'm really comfortable in that. But I think a lot of that was growing up watching my stepdad befriend a wall if he needed to. Like we'd be standing in line at Disneyland and all of a sudden everybody around us he's like best friends with. Like that was something I saw growing up my entire life. And so I was able to watch that and see, like, I'm not as comfortable with it by any means as Terry is, but I feel like watching him do that so much growing up has helped me learn how to kind of like interact with strangers that I've yet to say a word to. But it still is awkward for me. Even yesterday talking to some of the people, I was just like, I don't want to say. Okay, we're just going to say things.
I think that I'm rubbing off on you, honestly, because I feel like when we first started dating, like you could shake your head all you want, but when we first started dating, like I never felt like there was any issues with you talking to people. I've always had issues with talking to people. And as I get older, I think it gets worse in my head, but because it's getting worse, I try to work on it more to talk to people.
I don't think that you're rubbing off on me. I think I'm just so comfortable around you that I'm able to like unmask And I've spent so much my entire adulthood of putting on this facade of like, I can just go randomly talk to people and I can be personable and I can do this stuff. And once I get to know somebody, yes, I'm much more comfortable and I'm fine. But if it's a stranger or things like that, I don't like it. And my head the whole time is just going nuts. And it's like now, one, I'm getting older and I just don't care as much to try to be like, look at me. I know all this
think
stuff,
that might be
also,
my thing too.
I think I'm just more comfortable around you. That's allowed me to be a little bit more authentically me and not feel like I have to mask so much.
I don't remember. What did you say before that? The second to last thing you just said.
That I don't have to mask myself.
Nope, before
so
that.
That I'm more comfortable around you.
Before that, you literally just said the last things you said. I said before that. So you don't even remember either. I get you to say, I have to get her to say, to like talk to people a lot for me, especially on phones. Like if it's talking to a stranger to like order something or like get something, I'm like, can you call, or like a plumber, like, can you call the plumber and ask them to blah, 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 blah.
I go through that conversation in my head 100 times before I call. It's not like I just call and do it. I may look like that, but in my head, I'm like, okay, I need to call. I need to say this.
Well,
I need to
what
figure out
the
this.
hell are we
I need
doing
to ask
here?
These questions. I need to figure this out. I need to do like it constantly. And then I get on the phone and I usually say something stupid, and I'm like, oh my god, oh my god, why did I just say that? Because one of us has to.
If you said I don't want to, listen. Live from New York. This is Saturday night. Right now, I'm just now learning that she doesn't like talking to these people that I make her talk to.
Not at all. I do not like it.
What are we doing here?
Well, I don't want you to have to do it because you're uncomfortable and it makes you unhappy.
You're making me worse.
I'm enabling.
You're enabling me to become more antisocial.
Maybe that's why you've gotten worse over the years.
That's what it is. Jesus, if you told me 10 years ago, you're like, no, I have social anxiety too. I don't want to talk to him. I'd be like, that's fair. I understand. I'll do it. If it's my job, if it's for me, I'll do it.
I do feel like yours is worse than mine. And so I handle it a lot just so that you don't have to deal with it. And I take that off of your shoulders so you don't have to deal with it.
I could have been so much better by now if you didn't enable me for 10 years.
It's because I love you. But you're probably
back to Jeep Invasion.
Now I'll remember that moving forward. Jeep Invasion.
I'm still going to make it. The thing is overheating. That's weird.
You have the dummy battery in?
I have the dummy battery in. I have it on full HD, not 4K. So we'll have to keep an eye on it. This is weird.
Hate that.
This is a weird thing. So we went to... Man, I don't even think I ever finished my story. Jeep Invasion is just a shit ton of Jeeps in Pigeon Forge. They're all over the place. There's a few Jeep shops that they go to. There's one in a place called Townsend, and there's a big Jeep place there. Sometimes they have like live music and stuff. And when we have
Cades Cove Jeep Outpost.
Shout out. When we have went there. When we have went to Jeep Invasion, we usually go there. And then, did we go last year or the year before?
Coffee. No, we didn't go last year because Ronnie Radke canceled his show.
Okay, did we go the year before that?
Yes.
Okay.
We did a Saturday trip again.
So when we first started going, I think the first time we went, we like stayed a night or two.
So the first time we went was in 2021 after I bought the Jeep. And that's when we went.
You threw me away. It was a simple question.
We went and stayed in the RV with our friends. And we stayed, I think, Friday night and Saturday night. And then came home Sunday.
Cool. I don't remember what I was saying now.
You were talking about the first time we went.
First time I was like going into that when I ask a question, like it helped me so much, honey. If you would just answer the question and not.
That was the short version.
That was not a short version.
I really condensed what I wanted to say.
What was my question? I don't even remember my question.
You asked if we stayed a couple nights there.
Yes.
We did.
Yes. See how that works? Yes.
Yep.
That could have worked so much easier for this conversation.
My brain's trying to brain.
I'm just going to assume this is where the conversation was going. What I was going to say was that gradually every year, it's like we go less and less. And because I don't want to go, and it's not that I don't want to go, like I will go, but I feel like you probably feel bad that you're dragging me along. And we used to go with more people.
Right.
But friends drift away as all things do in life.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, but even the second year we went, we stayed in the cabin. It was just you and me. We brought the dogs, and that was fun. Enjoyed that. But
so
then I think the year after that, I wanted to get a cabin, but I waited too long, and there wasn't none left. I couldn't find one for my life because we have to bring the dogs because this one over here has social anxiety real bad, so I can't board him. So we ended up just doing a Saturday thing.
So we used to go with more people, and the more the merrier is.
It was so much fun.
The more the merrier is the saying, and it is true. When it's just us, it's a little. Let's go over a little bit. We're not lying. We're not centered here. There we go. That's super centered.
To lean on too, because
I feel like the camera should be over some. Anyway, but this year, like, Call of Duty beta just came out. A new season of Fortnite just dropped.
I lost my job, so I don't have as much money to go spend on stuff.
So we were like, do we go? Do we not go? And it was like, I was kind of surprised. She was like, I don't know. We could not, whatever. And with the new camera, like, I really wanted to try to get some experience with using it to try to film stuff. And throughout this video, I'm going to pepper in some videos from in the Invasion, because I used a different lens on my camera. I have a cinematic lens that I used for a lot of it, but this is just the lens that we're using right now is just the lens that came with it, and it's okay. It works. It works just fine.
It looks good.
I would like to get another lens at some point in time, an actual Canon lens that will autofocus and do the things that it's supposed to do, because the other lens I have is everything's manual. It's kind of a pain in the butt, but it's the most affordable cinematic lens that I could find, and it looks great. So here's a shot right here. I'll show. Look at that. It's so cool. Look, we're driving down the Jeep, getting B-roll, me shooting out a window.
Did you ever do that?
I did. I did it a lot.
Out the window?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No,
Nice.
yeah.
I think for me this year though,
Look right here's Heather driving the car. She's looking all cute, looking at me. Look at that. That looks great. Look at it. It looks like a movie. Hopefully, it looks like a movie.
A movie. Anyway, this year, I think the big thing for me this year is one, it's just been a rough year. It's been kind of crappy.
Yeah, we know.
So that's been that. I know you don't really love going.
Yeah.
So there's that.
I like.
Plus,
we are together every day.
Right.
I love hanging out with people.
Sure.
I love hanging out with our friends. If we could go, I wish that our so-called friends thought just because you don't like Jeeps doesn't mean we can't go and hang out and just adventure.
Right.
I just want friends that we can go and adventure with.
Yeah.
We don't have to be doing something all the time, but just going out and experiencing stuff that we don't ever experience, just going out doing stuff, because we just don't do anything anymore, you know?
We stay home all the time. And I think that's part of what I was going to say too, is it's like part of me being like, we can go, we cannot. Is as I get older, I think I get more anxiety with leaving the house and like leaving the dogs by themselves and like driving far away. Well, yeah, I know, and that helped a lot. But it's like driving far away, it's like, am I going to get home safe? Like all that stuff starts to go through my head. So like making those trips becomes harder.
I live life on hope, so
That's
I just hope.
fair.
I hope we get home okay, and I imagine we will.
Yeah.
You usually get us home okay.
I do my best.
I rely all on you, and you. I don't. There's never a day that I don't trust you. We drove
fall
all the way
asleep
back
and
from
I'm like
Knoxville
this the whole time.
We drove back from Knoxville in a friggin'
God,
hurricane.
that was
was scary.
You drove though. You did great.
Oh, I drove back in from Knoxville
From Kevin's house?
when it was storming real bad.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. That was me. I
You
got
did
us home
drive.
safe.
You did.
That was
Good
like
job.
the only time that I ever
In the
drive.
dark, too.
And it was in the dark. In the dark, the lights suck on the dark.
The worst storm ever.
We were
so bad.
basically driving on the interstate while
We
it was
should
flooding.
not have been driving.
No, we should have stayed there.
We should have.
But we were already
But
there.
the dogs were here, had been here for hours.
Yeah. So Jeep Invasion. I'm trying. Look, I'm gonna keep on reeling it in as much as possible so we don't go
I really
too far.
hope next year. The plan is,
Dude, next year I think
to go stay in the cabin again.
Okay. So this year we had a lot of video games that we wanted to play. Next year, hopefully that doesn't happen.
Right.
Because I honestly had fun this year. Not going and staying the whole freaking day and doing everything. That helped. I don't like going up there and doing like the everything, whatever, like being up there all day. But I don't know. It's not terrible, I guess.
That's why I like going up for a couple days, because one day you do one
That's
thing,
a good point.
the next day you do the next thing,
That's
and
a
that
good
way it's
point.
not slamming
you should
everything all
let me
into
take
one
the
day.
PlayStation next time. It'd be a lot better for me.
Go for it.
I want to go home and play PlayStation. Go to the cabin and play PlayStation. Yeah, that'd be dope. I'll do
I really
that.
wish that we had some Jeep friends that would go with us, which I know we do have a
We
couple
don't
that are
need
just
Jeep friends. We just need the friends to go
weren't
with
able
us.
to go.
And we may have been able to get people to go with us this year, but I didn't want to.
Sooner, not last minute.
Well, I didn't want to go. I feel bad for like dictating someone's time.
Sure, yeah, I get that.
And it was like, hey, we're going to Jeep Invasion tomorrow. Do you want to go with us?
Yeah.
Like what?
Right.
Because I am the one that's like, I don't want to stay long. I don't want to and everyone's schedule will be based on what I want.
Right.
So I just didn't want to even do that. I thought that's why I kept saying like, let's just go me and you, because I really just wanted to go and film stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't want to go and hang out. I wanted to go take my camera and film stuff. Mm-hmm. So
we didn't get to do everything that I'd hoped, but didn't realize that some of the stuff was further out than I realized it was. Like we wanted to go up to the Jeep store. I wanted to go drive Cades Cove. But I forgot how long. I thought it was maybe 30, 45 minutes from Pigeon Forge to Townsend and like Cades Cove. It was a friggin' hour and a half.
I think that I had that realization one other time when we went.
Really?
It's like, hey, we're going up to Cades Cove now. I'm like, okay, cool. It's like 10 minutes up the road, right? No, it's an hour and a half. Oh, this sucks.
It's so far.
Yeah.
That's why I'd love to stay, multiple days and then one day go up to do Cades Cove. One day do the convention. One of my favorite things that we did was the first year that we went and we followed our friend. She was driving her Jeep. We were following her around because she knows the trails and stuff and all the roads way better than we do. And she drove us down the mountains into Cherokee, into the reservation area.
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah.
The
We went by
lunch
the
and
casino,
stuff.
didn't we?
I think we drove by it,
yeah.
And we went to some of the shops and had lunch and got some ice cream. And I loved that drive. And I love going down into the shops and stuff and getting like authentic handmade jewelry and items and things. Like I love that.
Yeah.
And so I would love to have a day where we can go do that.
It's true.
And it's like spreading that out though through multiple days, that really helps because cramming it all into one day is impossible.
Yeah.
Like there's one day we went up to the tower, like we drove around, did all kinds of stuff. We went off-roading one day. Like it was the best. It was so much fun. So I'd love to do something more like that. But I just don't know the roads. Like I don't know the trails and stuff. So that part's hard. But I know that there's like apps and stuff that have maps.
If we have more days and stuff to go to, we can go and just drive around, not even plan, just go and drive around.
Well, there's a lot of Jeep people that I follow online that get together and go do stuff and go ride together and whatnot. And so actually yesterday we were standing with that girl, the pink Jeep, that little blonde chick that she was talking to. I'm pretty sure that's one of the ladies that I follow on TikTok.
Oh, for real?
I wasn't positive, so I didn't say anything, but I'm like 98% sure that was one of the ladies that I follow on TikTok. That's always at Jeep Invasion doing Jeep stuff. So there is other people that I'm like, hey, who is out there? What guys are going to run some trails? Can we come along? Like they would be more than happy. And
that's
Jeep
what I don't like
people-
running. I don't like when going on trails. It scares me.
I love it. But it's like the Jeep people too, that so many of them are just so accepting. And if you're like, hey, can we come tow along? Like, absolutely. And they'll just like welcome people in. Like it's a great little community.
Interesting.
For the most part. There's always some bad
Maybe next year.
But
I think, so at this Jeep Invasion, so it was hot.
it was.
And
very
when we
hot.
got there, I wanted to go inside immediately because I didn't like, there wasn't anything like outside is a lot of Jeep parts.
Yeah.
There are also like showing of Jeeps. There's a lot of Jeeps there that are cool. Look at these Jeeps. You see those Jeeps? Those are pretty cool. Oh man, that one was really neat. I
There
like
was
that
some
one.
really cool ones out there that I really
I was
liked.
I'm gonna show video right there.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. And usually there's a Jurassic Park Jeep that we see every year, but they were doing some construction like outside of the convention, and we rode a trolley. Look at the shots from the trolley. Yeah, that's a trolley right there.
Trolley.
It's gonna be a hard video to edit.
Yep. You've just made it so much harder for yourself by doing all this.
But then we got there, we walked around.
The Jurassic Park Jeep was over at the
We got a
island.
beer.
It
I got a
wasn't
beer.
He did.
The beer was, I don't know how much it was, but it was only like
Got a
$20 for
Gatorade.
2 Gatorades and a beer. It was like $25 for one beer at the Evanescence show. It was crazy.
Yeah.
We got some fudge.
Oh, yeah.
We
did.
haven't
It was
eaten
so
any
good.
of that.
Yeah, we did.
Here?
Last night.
Did we?
Yes.
Oh yeah, we did, didn't we?
It's
check out,
delicious.
and I shot a bunch of stuff, and there was one like my favorite Jeep there, and it wasn't even like it's not my kind of Jeep. And here's the video from it, and I made like a little TikTok off of it and stuff. And this is Nicole's Jeep or Super Pinky. Shout out Super Pinky. You should have
sweet.
been like, I'm PinkyLee.
I almost did. But then I was like, ooh, awkward.
Yeah, when she said,
scared.
what's your guy's name? I was like, oh, God, she's asking for our names? That's crazy. I was like, you said Heather, and I was like, missed opportunity.
Listen, I want to be like,
when
she said her name or whatever, like she showed, I was just wanted to tell her like that. But I got scared.
See,
Social
that's what I
anxiety
would've
kicked in.
done.
I was like,
Yeah. Well, I mean, I wasn't even listening to you. I couldn't hear anything in my head. I was like, I'm gonna have to tell this girl my name's Shabazz, and what is the reaction gonna be from that? Luckily, it was
no.
nothing.
She's like, "Oh."
My name is Shabazz.
That's literally how he says it every single time. Every time they ask, he's like, Shabazz. Because he's afraid that they're going to like panic or freak out or say it.
It's just, the reason I say it is because it's a weird name. and and I'm always afraid that people are going to
Where'd
start.
you get that name from?
Exactly. People are going to start a conversation that I don't want to have.
Right.
I just don't want to have it. I don't want to talk about
Right.
it. Maybe one day. I hope so. When we have 1,000 if we can get 1,000 followers, I will talk about my name.
Oh.
I will talk about my name.
Wow. That's big, guys. That's like big.
If we can get 1,000 followers on YouTube,
I'm kind of shocked you just said that, actually.
I will talk about my name.
Interesting.
But that's it.
Okay.
1,000. So
that's crazy. You heard it here first.
Let's see. Let's see. So I really wanted to take some notes. There was probably a lot of things that I wanted to talk about Jeep Invasion, but I
will
couldn't
say,
remember.
Like my original thought when we got there, because it was hot. It was really hot, and I did want to get inside and whatever. But there was a lot of stuff outside that we didn't get to see. As much as I'm not there to buy parts, I ain't got money. I still love to look at people's builds because I still am working on my Jeep, and I still want to add to it and do stuff and eventually get another one and whatever. But I love seeing that. I take pictures of those Jeeps a lot so that I can go back and look. And in my brain, when we got there, we were going to go there. We had said, let's just spend a couple hours here, no more than that, because our plan was to go do other stuff. Had I known we were not going to go do the other stuff, I probably would have walked around outside a little bit more.
Sorry.
That's okay. Especially like when we were leaving. Because I feel like it wasn't as hot when we were leaving.
Yeah. It was
not
already
a whole
getting late.
bunch, but I would have loved to just walk up a couple aisles.
Yeah.
There wasn't that many out there, to be fair. But I would have liked to look around a little bit more out there, had I known. But I really liked, there was one setup, and they had a beautiful Jeep. And on their Jeep, they had like little like postcards almost. And it showed who the driver was. And then it showed their build and like the parts.
Do you still have the card? Didn't you get the card?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's in the bedroom.
I don't know. What Jeep was that?
That was the one that was outside.
Mm-hmm.
And
it was blue and teal because she had blue and teal dreads.
Yes.
In her head.
Right. And it was
Jeeps.
really glittery. Super glittery.
Oh, that was the... Yeah. Oh, actually, check this out. I think that... I don't know if there was anything there.
I have pictures of it.
I think that I actually videoed some of that.
You may have, and I got a picture of it.
Because right across from it was that red and... I think that...
With the razor...
Actually, I filmed that one.
Yep.
We're still probably watching it. I filmed that one pretty extensively, going across it and going up and down the bumper.
That Jeep was beautiful.
Yeah, was cool.
I love the color of it. Everything, it was beautiful. But on that little card, it shows your driver. It shows all the main, like the parts and stuff. And then there's like a little QR code where you can go to, it's like buy this build or something like that. I was like, that is so freaking cool and so smart. Because if Jeeps
shop
are crazy.
This build, I think
shop this build. Because Jeeps are so crazy. Sometimes people slam them, they lift them, they put massive tires on them, they do this, they do that. And so I have in my brain what look I want my Jeep to have and what like sizing and build that I want it to have. But I don't know enough about the stuff to be like, okay, I need to do X, Y, and Z. So when I see a Jeep that I love the way that its stature is, to be able to just look at it and be like, oh, these are the basic parts I need.
Yeah.
Like that is such a cool thing to do. Like I wish more Jeeps would do that at these shows. Because it's so hard to pinpoint everything that you need, especially if you don't know the inside and out of all this kind of stuff.
100%.
So that I loved. That was great. And that Jeep was gorgeous.
Even though I don't like Jeeps, whenever I go and I look at the Jeeps, there's definitely things that I like more about some Jeeps. I definitely like 2 doors more than 4 doors.
Right.
If it was just me
and
driving
a lot of people do.
I also like, there's certain Jeeps that like the front, you can see the shocks in there and they have custom color shocks.
Yep. I would love to do that with mine.
Really cool.
I want a bigger lift on mine.
Like and it's not even like normal shocks sometimes. It's like almost like doom buggy shocks or something.
So mine right now, I have a 2.5-inch lift on it, and I have 35s, and so it lifts it up a bit. But I want her bulkier. I want her bigger. So I want to put a little bit more of a lift on it. Maybe keep it on 35s.
That's gonna make it even harder to drive, right?
It's not hard to drive now,
bro. That is. Driving that compared to a regular freaking car.
Once you get used to it, though, there's a lot of movement in the steering wheel for sure. Don't drive the Suburban because it's like this. Oh, now we're moving.
It's crazy.
But
always
I definitely want to make it bigger, and I love the way that it's. I love that look too when you can see the shocks and they're like color matched and stuff. I love it. But it's gonna be a little bit before I can put that kind of money into it because I don't have that kind of money.
Yep. Another thing, so I was talking about this a little bit before, and I'll talk about it again. So this year, like I've never thought of Jeep Invasion as like a con. Mm-hmm. Like a con in my head is like all the other stuff that we go to, all the fan cons, like Fanboy, FanFest, Terror,
Coffee,
Comic-Con, like those are cons to me. So I never thought about it this way. And then this year, where we just pretty much went into the convention center, like we stayed outside for a little bit, went in the convention center and walked around. I was like, it felt more like a convention. So when
Booths set up and stuff.
when I saw, with like and like I saw that Nicole chick with hers, and she was like dressed up and stuff. I was like, oh my gosh, she's freaking
so cute.
cosplaying.
Yeah, 100%.
I was like, and it started to like register in my head, and like I started like looking at things like, this is just a freaking fan convention. These are just the different types of fans.
For sure.
So 100%. I thought that was really crazy. I
She was
just think
so
they
cute
need
too. Like she matched her
something.
Jeep, and I even told her, I was just like, with this whole get up, because she said she just recently started showing her Jeep, but she's been driving it since like 2008. I was like, man, with this whole setup and like your whole look, I'm surprised you haven't been doing this a lot longer. She's like, yeah, I'm just now kind of getting into it. I was like, this is gonna blow up. She's gonna be huge if she continues to do this, because she's so sweet. Her Jeep is gorgeous. She has such a cool vibe. And like just a fun like cosplay that she does with her Jeep. Yeah. And like it was
if they had like,
they should have not had her tucked back in a corner. She
not
should
at
way
all.
Up more front. Yeah.
Yeah. They need more people like that at conventions.
Yes.
And it'll get more people that don't even give a shit about Jeeps to go there.
For sure.
If they had more people that were like themed with their Jeep and stuff, like she was dressed up. She had like she had like what yarn? Like
it was it was like crocheted outfit.
Crocheted like bottom and top, and her like dreads were or braids or whatever were crochet.
Yeah.
It was I was so like, they need more stuff like that.
Setup. And especially because like I will say that the Jeep world is a pretty good blend of men and women, I feel like. But you generally don't get a lot of Jeeps that are catered to women.
There are a lot of women.
There's a lot of women.
A lot of women. Like, and though I think their Jeeps are probably my favorite Jeeps.
For
the
sure.
ones that are like Halloween, Hocus Pocus themed. Yep. Like this one.
I saw one yesterday was Harry Potter.
Yeah, that was
it was so
surely
cute.
It was a woman.
Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the woman that was standing right there next to it, because she turned and looked at me and I was like, oh my God, this is
the
so
blue,
cute.
the teal and pink one.
The teal and pink one. That
guys
one that was down a little bit that had that like gold
together.
kind of like multicolor. I imagine that was probably
Man.
a girl. I don't know. But and don't get me wrong, guys have some crazy good Jeeps, but they're generally more machines.
So plain, yeah.
Yeah, they're more just like
look at this one. This one has like a saw
cool.
blade and spikes on it. Like it's cool, but it's
it was
there's
very
not
cool.
a lot of stuff like that from the guys.
No.
So yeah, there definitely needs to be some more themed Jeeps at Jeep Invasion. That'll get more people. That would get people like me to, because you know there's probably a ton of people that like their significant other like pulls them into it. And if you could see like really cool stuff like that, it'd be more entertaining.
For sure.
Instead of just like
I love seeing a cool build.
Come buy some Jeep parts.
Yeah, I love seeing a cool build, just a big cool build. But I love seeing the themed Jeeps. Like it's so much fun to see them, and just how creative people can get with them. So I love seeing all that stuff.
Yeah. I was saying earlier today, like I would love to have a little cheap Jeep that I could like just like 3D print something big and like cool on, just to make it stand out, like something weird that nobody else would have. And it's like, well, where did you get all this? I 3D printed it all. I'm just gonna 3D print.
We saw a 3D printed duck yesterday that had like dimensions in it. Like it was super cute.
Was that 3D printed?
Yeah.
Holy crap! I didn't know that.
It almost looked like a diamond. Like it had like those.
That was Nicole's. That was super
hers?
pink. Yeah, it was a pink one.
But it had like it was almost like a diamond. How diamond has those little like cuts into it.
You can see it right now. I'll show. I have
do you have a
video
picture?
of it.
Oh yeah, you did.
Yeah.
It was so cute. I would love to do.
I didn't. Like I thought about 3D printing, but I was like, you can't really have them in a Jeep because they'll probably melt.
Yeah, depending on what kind of filament you're using, you have to be real careful with that.
Yeah. So,
but it was fun. I really had a good time. I'm glad we went.
Yeah. So back to my like comparison of other cons. One comparison I had was the boobs are way different here.
I think that's a fair comparison. They're all wearing t-shirts.
Nope, not all of them.
Not all of them.
Listen, the boobs at the Jeep conventions are super saggy, super like sun damaged.
Listen, we like to be outside.
They're way different than.
Listen, the convention girls have a bunch of push-up bras and corsets on. It's different.
A lot of rednecks with
great.
So, dude, I was honestly. There were some that I was like, there ain't no way those are real. There's a lot of like housewife
boobs a lot more than I realized.
I don't got anything else to look at. I don't give a shit about Jeeps. Boobs are cool.
I can't take him anywhere.
There were some like redneck mamas that had some fake ones though.
Yeah, I'm sure. Here's the thing: funny. You're at a Jeep convention. This is people.
So much normalized.
This is people. When you go to a nerd convention, it's characters.
I guess. Listen, to me, they're all characters.
That's true.
They're all characters. It doesn't matter.
So funny.
Yeah, I do like I do like the Jeep Invasion for like people watching. Like,
Yeah.
I don't have anything else to do, so I'm just
you do get to people.
observing people.
Yeah, I like to look at all the Jeeps.
There's a lot of. There was one place that had. It was like a place that sold Jeep parts or mechanical parts, and like everyone that was working there had a cut off flannel shirt,
yeah,
red flannel button up cut off sleeves.
Yeah,
I was like, give me one of them flannel cut offs. I'll wear one.
Yep.
So that might be the next thing. I'll just wear that next time. Be like, hey, look, we'll do the Spider-Man
point of view. Yeah.
Do the Spider-Man point to each
that.
other.
That's good. Yeah, it's fun too. And I like going there too because you can see you do have a lot of vendors there that are selling parts. So a lot of different like Jeep hoods and different antennas or grills or whatever. And so I love seeing what's out there because then I start to imagine in my head some of the things I want for my
Think
Jeep.
about like nerd cons. Like when you go to their stuff, like there's so many different kinds of stuff that you can buy, trinkets and this and that. Here it's just like, here's some Jeep shirts and then here's Jeep parts. They need to sell more like Jeep potatoes.
Jeep potatoes, yeah.
The Jeep thing. We need to call the potato lady and be like, hey, you need to make some Jeep potatoes. Come up here and sell those.
I think she would do great.
Crocheted ducks. Like they need more like creative stuff. It's not just like Jeep parts.
I saw a lot of like not a lot, but there's one room inside. There's like a little side room. It's much smaller. And that's where more of like the handmade kind of stuff seems to go. And there was
I didn't know that.
Yeah. It's what it seemed like. That at least the years that we've gone. But there was one or two different people there that were doing 3D print stuff.
Oh, really?
I was like, yeah.
Well, there you go.
That's
See?
cool. But then there was
they
one
need more
like, 3D
printed
walking
stuff
in,
there.
I thought that was really smart. The one
dragons. Jeep dragons.
Yeah, Jeep dragons. There was one setup that was really cool where you could go customize a sticker to put on the top of your windshield.
Yeah.
So like you just go up. Yeah, this has a screen. You can customize it, print it out right there.
It was like a 65-inch touchscrreen TV.
Yeah. But I mean, that's brilliant. Just instant print right there. You got your new sticker. They had one where you can customize a grill. They had a few like that where it's like you literally just go over there, go to the computer, customize it, they print it out, and you're done. Like that is so smart.
Yeah,
that's good.
Stuff like that's pretty.
That's good.
Yeah, I think that I would just have more fun if I did have a Jeep and like put money into
get
it.
A Jeep.
But I don't have any money.
Get a Jeep.
You have to win the lottery.
Jeep. You guys need to like, share, subscribe, and tell all your friends so that we can afford to buy him a Jeep.
You know what? If this video gets enough likes, I can get a Jeep.
That'd be amazing.
That's what I'll do.
I really truly like. I've always liked trucks. I always liked trucks, and I always liked Jeeps.
I don't like trucks.
So when I paid off the Dart,
I did drive I drove a truck one time for a little bit.
Yeah,
you didn't know that.
No,
I don't know why you said yes.
I'm wearing shorts. Really wanted to get another vehicle.
It doesn't look like I'm wearing shorts.
I wanted to either get a truck or a Jeep. And
I'm so
glad I chose the Jeep because I truly, and I've said this to people before, like at least for me, if you like being, if you like being outdoors, if you like being, in the sunshine, you like going and getting dirty. I love it. I truly feel like Jeeping is good for your soul. Like, it just makes me so happy. Don't look at me like that. Like, that's how I feel.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I was just being goofy.
I'm not going to talk no more.
Don't, babe. Are you
I love my Jeep. It makes me happy.
Playing. I know it does. I didn't say it didn't.
This man hasn't had to drive a mile since I started driving the Jeep. Because every time we go somewhere, I'm like, we're taking the Jeep.
Was that
Jeep. Yeah. I love my Jeep. It makes me happy. I can throw the top off of that Jeep in 10 seconds. And then I'm in the sunshine and fresh air, and it's amazing. Everybody should get a Jeep.
When was the last time you did that?
On the way to my parents' house when I went the other day.
There you go.
I literally was...
How do you not get sunburnt?
I mean, I have that little sunscreen, and that helps a little bit.
Nope. I got sunburnt in that.
You can. I don't know. But no, when I threw it back that one day...
You threw it back that one day?
Yeah. I was at a stoplight. Was I at the stoplight when No, I was at Taco Bell. I was at Taco Bell and I was in line waiting to pay for my food and the car in front of me was taking forever. I was like, I want to put the top up. So I went, click, 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 boop, boop. It's back. Just right there in the little line. And then on the way home, I was almost home, but up in front of me was really dark clouds. And then I saw lightning. I was like, I'm about to get poured the rain on. And when I was at a red light, so I just opened my door real quick, fling it over, lock it, and we're done. Took all but 10 seconds.
My dad had a Jeep when I was a kid.
It wasn't a Jeep.
Everybody called it a Jeep. He called it a Jeep. I called it a Jeep because he called it a Jeep.
Yeah.
What was it?
A little, like a Zuzu tracker or something.
No. Wait, what? A Zuzu tracker?
It's Zuzu.
It was a Suzuki
Zuzu,
Samurai.
dude. Zuzu.
Is his, and there's also a Geo tracker. I believe. I could be wrong.
Oh,
You mix the two together and
It's
made a new
freaking
thing.
Wish Jeep. It's gonna get whatever little Wish Jeep
A
name I
Zuzu
give it.
tracker.
A little Zuzu tracker.
Make a new car concept called a Zuzu tracker.
It is Zuzu. What the heck? It
Go.
is Zuzu, not a
Okay.
Zuzu.
Are you done talking about the Jeep
I love
Invasion?
my Jeep.
think
Everybody
it's.
get a Jeep. Jeep's
We rode the
best.
trolley back. Here's a video of the trolley. Okay, and then we were back home, and then we came back home, and then that was it.
Puppy.
That was Jeep
There's
Invasion.
One puppy.
I do have one more thing that I want to end this video with.
Puppy ear, puppy ear, puppy ear.
I have a
Little old man puppy.
we have mentioned Jeep girlies a few times.
Jeep girlies.
I have a Jeep girly quiz for you.
Oh God.
Hold up. Oh God, it said make a new car concept called a Zuzu tracker. Hey, a Zuzu? Question mark. So I'm just let it finish creating this image and then we'll jump over.
Did you say a Zuzu or is Zuzu?
I said Zuzu.
It's supposed to be is Zuzu.
Zuzu was better. So Suzuki, doesn't matter. You still said a Zuzu?
Yeah.
Thought so.
Because it didn't deserve a
Bro.
real name. It's not a real Jeep.
Chat
So I gave it a fake name.
AI, work faster.
I gave it a fake name.
How do you all feel about AI? Comment below.
Oh my God.
Do you hate?
That's probably why we don't have so many viewers.
Would you,
Everybody's anti-AI.
we talk
right
about
now.
AI all the time, but listen, there's a guy on TikTok that literally his whole TikTok is asking AI a question and AI being stupid, not knowing how to answer it. You know what I'm talking about? Have you seen that video?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I'll show you later.
I feel like so many people who would enjoy our show, they see like our AI generated
no, don't say
thumb
what you're about to
tags,
say.
and
Please
then they just
tell
don't
me.
watch it.
I don't tag anything AI.
No, but the picture you could tell is AI.
Every video on
100%.
YouTube
They
is
probably don't
AI.
watch those either. Just watch
How
our
do you think
videos.
people watch videos? Okay, here's a Zuzu tracker.
If you want to do our stuff for free, you can. Adorable.
Hey, a Zuzu! Oh my God.
That's so cute.
That's a Zuzu tracker right there.
It's a
What's this
Zuzu
one?
Tracker.
That Zuzu tracker's not as good.
No, I like the other one.
Yeah, we're gonna.
It's great.
Image 2 is better. Okay, you ready for your quiz, babe?
Best, I guess.
We're gonna end it with this. Thank you guys
Deep
for
girl,
watching.
deep
Like,
girl. Deep girl,
like,
deep girl.
subscribe, comment,
Share with your friends.
share.
Even if you don't like our show, maybe one of your friends will.
Well, if you think that someone that is watching right now doesn't like our show, is that what we're calling it now, a show? And they're gonna tell someone about it.
Just tell your friends, please. Do
I'm
us a
sorry.
favor.
I'm
We're just trying to make something of our lives.
I'm tired. Okay, create
Same.
Jeep quiz. Here we go.
I drank that coffee and it's gone. It's still
I didn't know that ChatGPT would do this, but I made it make this quiz, so I don't even know what the questions are, so I can actually answer as
no.
well.
Okay.
I can maybe help you. I can be your phone a friend.
Zuzu.
Zuzu. Because they'd already did the first one. I didn't know what was going on here. So you're
Okay.
okay. I can't breathe. The Jeep Girly certification test. 10 questions, multiple choice scoring. 9 to 10. Okay, 0 to 4. Hand over the duck collection immediately.
I won't.
0 to 4. 5 to 6. Mall crawler with potential. Mall crawler. What does that mean?
It means people who have a Jeep all decked out that they won't take off road. It just drives the streets.
Oh, I didn't know that. I'm learning things. 7 to 8 Jeep approved and has a little duck next to it.
Oh.
9 to 10 certified Jeep girly. So, number 1, a Jeep driver places a rubber duck on another Jeep because they think it looks cool. What is this called? A, quacking. B, jeeping. C, ducking. D, trail tagging.
It's ducking.
It is ducking.
Jeep, duck.
I
Duck,
answered
Jeep,
and didn't
actually,
realize.
but-
I just clicked a button to see because I didn't realize it was a question thing.
Ducky.
So next,
ducky.
I don't know what these questions are.
I don't either.
It literally. Never mind. I'm just gonna read. I'm just gonna go through it. What animal is
A Zuzu.
commonly associated with Jeep owners because of the famous dashboard collection tradition? A frog. B, coyote. C, flamingo. D, rubber duck.
Rubber ducky.
Rubber
And
duck
you know what? If you
is
don't like
correct.
the ducks, then you're just missing out.
So if you didn't know, people who have Jeeps get ducked, meaning people put rubber ducks on their Jeep, and then a lot of them put the rubber ducks in their on their dash so that everyone can see. It is.
Look up Alice in Parliament. She started it. It's a wonderful thing that she started, and it's absolutely exploded. And some people are so hateful about it and so gross about it. It's just supposed to be like a fun, just happy, nice gesture. Stop being Scrooge.
It's kind of
have a little fun in your life.
Listen, there's always going to be haters. Number 3, someone says their Jeep is a mall crawler. What are they jokingly saying?
That they don't go off road. They don't take it off road.
A, it is too small to fit in the parking lot. B, it is mainly used for normal streets and errands.
Yep.
C, it can only drive inside shopping malls.
Don't do that.
Which is what I would have thought.
That's a big no-no.
D, it has a broken 4-wheel drive system.
They don't take it off road.
Which one is it?
They don't take it off road. It just drives normal roads.
That doesn't say that.
It does. They're like B, I think.
It is mainly used for normal streets and errands.
Yeah.
It didn't tell me if it was correct. It told me one was correct. Or maybe if we get it right, I bet it goes to the next one. If it's wrong, it tells you. So I think it was right. Number 4, if a Jeep has its doors and roof removed on a beautiful day, what is the biggest appeal? A, open air driving. B, automatic trail navigation. C, better fuel economy. D, extra towing power.
What was A?
Open air driving.
That.
I mean, it seems like that would be it.
For sure.
Moving the doors and roof creates
Driving
an open air
topless or
experience.
naked.
Boom. Yeah, I mean, I guess I was right.
Go topless.
What is the name of the friendly gesture Jeep drivers often use when passing another
wave.
Jeep? Let me read the multiple choice, bruh. A, the Wrangler salute.
Oh, no.
B, the Jeep wave. C, the trail signal. D, the duck flash. What is the duck flash?
Jeep wave.
Jeep wave. I guess that was right.
Or it's this. The first time I ever waved at somebody.
This that I see.
Well, because I'm driving, and it's like a little quick little thing. But the first time I ever waved at somebody is at our old house. I was driving up the road, and the Walgreens was right there on the corner. And I think it was like a white Gladiator came out of Walgreens, and I was like,
"Oh my god, Jeep wave!
Hi.
Jeep
Hi,
wave!
Jeep. Hi!"
Hi!
They waved back.
They're
It
like,
was fine.
What's up, bro?
He's like, "Okay, noob." I remember my first Jeep.
God. Number 6. What Jeep is the most? Is it number 6?
Sure.
Which Jeep is the most obvious choice for someone who wants a pickup truck bed while keeping strong Jeep styling? B, Jeep Grand Cherokee. C, Jeep Compass. D, Jeep Wrangler.
What's A?
A, Jeep Gladiator.
That one.
That's literally the logo of
I want one.
this podcast.
I'm not gonna lie. I hated
Number
him at
7, you pull up to a muddy trailer in your Jeep. Which reaction is the most Jeep coded?
Wait, muddy trailer in your Jeep?
You pull up to a muddy trail in your Jeep.
Trail.
Did I say trailer?
Yeah, in your Jeep.
My bad.
What you said.
Which reaction is the most Jeep coded? Don't hit the camera. Did we
I
just
want
hit
to
the
splash
camera?
in the dirty mud.
A, let's call a tow truck before we start.
Ooh.
B, maybe the mall has a trail section. C, why did it keep going to mall?
Splish, splash, splish, splash.
C, hold my duck. Let's go.
Yep.
D, absolutely not. I just watched it. So hold my duck.
I love a good dirty muddy Jeep.
Dude, if there's not a shirt that says hold my duck.
I know. We need to make one.
Don't listen. We're gonna have to look this up before we post this.
You know, I love to splash my Jeep around in the mud. If I see a puddle, I want in it. If I see muddy hole, I want in it.
Hold my duck, dude.
My
that
duck,
is so
let's go.
freaking good.
Hold my duck, let's go.
Why might a Jeep owner be excited to receive a rubber duck from a stranger? A, it gives the Jeep extra horsepower. B, it unlocks hidden Jeep. It unlocks a hidden Jeep feature. C, it guarantees free gas. D, it is a friendly compliment from another Jeep enthusiast. That's goofy.
I wish you gave me free gas and more horsepower. That'd be great.
Number 9, which phrase best describes the stereotype of a Jeep owner seeing another Jeep with cool modifications? A, all Jeeps must stay factory stock. B, modifications only exist for race cars. C, I wonder where they get those parts. D, a Jeep is breaking the rules by looking different. So what was the question again? Which phrase best describes the stereotype a Jeep owner seeing another Jeep with a cool modification?
It's a dumb question. I don't understand what it means, but I think it's C. Because that's my reaction.
I wonder where they get those parts. It went to the next one, so it's probably right.
To me, it's more of like, what did they do? What's the lift? What's this? I want to know all the things.
Final question. What is the most important qualification for being a true Jeep girly? A, knowing every Jeep fact ever created. B, owning the most expensive Jeep. C, actually loving your Jeep and having fun with it. D, having at least 100 rubber ducks.
C and D.
You pick one.
C. but also D.
So you got 9 out of 10 correct, but that's only because I chose the wrong answer on the first
On
one.
the
So you
first
got all of them. So you're certified.
Hey!
Jeep girly.
Girl, Jeep girl. I love my Jeep. I really
That was
do.
fun.
That's it's a cult, and it becomes your personality, and I'm okay with it. I love my Jeep
So
much. It is
if you go to Jeep's website right now and use our code Palm Trees and Pickup Trucks, you can get 10% off. I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
I go buy one immediately.
I wonder if Jeep's ever sponsored a podcast. Jeep, podcast us.
I have nothing but
Certified
good
Jeep,
things to say.
podcast us. What?
Even when my Jeep is broken,
Sponsor
I
us.
love
That's what I meant
her.
to say.
Even when I have to drive my Jeep in the wind and it's like running through the wind with a piece of plywood against the wind, I still love my Jeep. Even when she's making weird noises and the check engine light comes on, I love my Jeep.
And that was the final.
So much.
That was the final.
Her name is Aspen. Here she is.
Not doing that.
Do it.
You're better edit this video then.
He's
Okay.
like Aspen.
That's been this episode of Palm Trees and Pickup Trucks. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next week when we go to Smoky Mountain Terror.
Ooh, I think this is our last big event for the year, but we're gonna have fun. So come check it out.